Why do you persist? You put us down, we rise again. You end one plot, we forge another. You try so hard, but it always ends the same. Those who know you think you mad, and this is why. Even those men you sought to save have turned their backs on you. Yet you fight. You resist. Why?
Because no one else will.
Get the famous cutscene nerf again.
Rough night, was it? He headed inland. Took a ferry up the Charles River.
I will need passage as well.
Of course. Only say the word.
Word. Bro, why are you walking so slow?
Why would they leave this behind?
Long have we waited for you to return. You have done as we asked. You have succeeded.
No! I have failed! My people are gone! Chased out by those who I thought would protect them!
It is a trade, a sacrifice, and not in vain. For you have found it.
This?
Now you must hide it, where none shall think to look, and then in time, what once was, shall be again.
I do not understand.
Nor need you. Only do as we ask. Then you may do as you wish.
But what of my people?
You have saved this place, as was your people's purpose, and that matters most.
It is not enough.
It will never be enough. You strive for that which does not exist. Still, you have made a difference, and you will do so again. Remember, you must hide the amulet where none might find it.
Is he gonna bury it with Achilles? His dead son? Died at 7 years old.
I know where the key is. Then let's go! All right, time to see what's inside.
Not quite. We still need to get the place powered up.
Find the remaining pedestals and plug in the power sources.
I'm on it.
Where's the remaining one? Is it over here?
A new world approached, one that was dark and cold. It would consume us, for we were flesh, and flesh is frail. Though suits and shields might offer comfort, such adornments would not suffice, not to save us all. So we sought to change what we were. In this manner, we might thrive in a world made poisonous. It was Aita who volunteered to see if it might be done. Aita, my husband, my love. In the end, it changed him, ruined him. He was made a prisoner of the machines. The body might survive, but his mind became brittle to the touch. He begged me for release, for days, for weeks, for months. I pleaded with him to give us time to find another way. But there wasn't one. Not for him. Not for us.
How's this so dark?
What is consciousness but a series of electrical impulses? And the body a vessel to hold these sparks. But it is weak. In time, it decays and crumbles into dust. We asked ourselves then, what if it might be replaced with something stronger, something better? So we forged a new vessel, one that might endure. It proved easy enough to enter. But to leave required something more, something wrong. And so this too they abandoned. I wondered, though, were they right to turn away?
I don't care. Oh, my homies hate Juno.
I've been poking around a bit. Did you know there are machines down here that make, well, mana?
Wizard mana or biblical mana?
What do you think? Biblical, of course. The Greeks called it ambrosia. The Indians, amrit or soma. Most cultures around the world refer to a divine food, though I'd say its taste is anything but.
You ate something that came out of a 75,000-year-old machine?
And I live to tell the tale.
So? What did it taste like?
Cardboard. Tasted of cardboard. Hardly the stuff of legends, though. I wonder if the first civilization...
Did Vidic put you in an animus when you were at Abstergo? They'd be able to search your memories and track you back here.
Oh, they definitely tried, but I made things difficult for them. You can resist, you can cloud up the transmission, or just refuse to move. Eventually, they would have gotten what they needed, but it still would have taken them weeks.
Vidic threatened to put me in a coma once.
It would have made you more pliable. But if the user isn't engaged, it's a mess. I know they've been working on ways to extract memories and let others sift through those memories. Maybe they're even analyzing mine right now. Maybe they'll find us. I don't know. What I do know is that we've got to get through that door.
Yeah. I should probably get back into the animus.
What do you mean?
Guess this is it.
We're right behind you.
Okay.
Moment of truth.
Yes. Come. Here, at last. You know our story now. Of how we tried. Of how we failed. All our hopes extinguished. Save one. Your touch. A spark. A spark to save the world.
Wait! Do not touch the pedestal.
Minerva?
You. But how? You left! You destroyed the device!
Did you think there was only one?
What the hell is going on here?
You must not free her.
Free her?
Juno dwells within these walls, awaiting release. I will explain. While we worked to save the world, she sought instead to conquer it. She used our machines to set her plans in motion. Divination through numbers. There is a pattern to existence. To comprehend the calculations is to tame time. This was my focus. And so I built the eye to aid us. But she turned it towards her own ends. When we discovered her treachery, we put a stop to it. And then we left. But first we called to you, that you might try again. We thought it would be safe with her gone. Now I see we were deceived. She survived, she endured, and then she began to work. For centuries, Tinia and I walked the world, hoping to rekindle the spark of civilization. We shared what we knew as best we could. We were not the only ones, but for all the power we wrought, still death would claim us. But before it did, I would have one last look to know if we had succeeded.
That's how you're here now?
I had hoped you might find this place and finish our work. But it is too late. You and the Templars have squabbled over our refuse. You have wasted centuries, and so you have lost your chance. You cannot hope to stop the end now, Desmond. Only to survive.
She's lying! Only touch the pedestal and the world will be saved.
Better the world burn than she be loosed upon it.
Is that so? Show him then.
But he will not understand. It is complicated. It is...
Show me.
If you heed Minerva, the sun will have its way. The ground will crack and spit fire into the skies. All the world will burn. But this does not end the world, merely heralds its arrival. Darkness follows. Then you emerge, resolving to lay a foundation that such a tragedy does not befall the world again. You will become a symbol to those who survive. Hope, knowledge, determination. You will inspire them to rebuild, to thrive once more. And as the world heals, so too will humanity. But you are just a man, frail and mortal. You pass from the world, leaving behind only a memory. A legacy. You will be remembered first as a hero, later as a legend, and in time, as a god. It is the cruelest fate, to have written words that meant well, and see them made wicked and unwise. What was meant to encourage life, used instead to justify taking it. And so now you see that what was shall be again. So tell me, how is this better? She would sacrifice you, sacrifice the world, for no other reason than to deny me vindication.
They will enslave your kind, Desmond. Is this not why you fight? Is this not why you came here? To ensure more than just your race's future, but its freedom?
What future? What freedom? Billions dead and the whole cycle begun anew? This world has known nothing but heartache and horror since we left it.
Our gift to them, and you'd see it all returned.
Enough!
You must not do this.
Whatever Juno's planning, however terrible it might seem today, we'll find a way to stop it. But the alternative, what you want, there's no hope there.
If you free her, you'll be destroyed.
It will happen in an instant. There will be no pain.
You mustn't.
It's done, Minerva. The decision's made.
Then the consequences of this mistake are yours to live and die with.
You need to go. All of you. Now. Get as far away from here as you can.
Come with us. We'll find another way.
There isn't time.
Son.
You know it's true. It's already started. I need to do this now. So go. Go!
It's some sort of global aurora borealis. Never seen anything like this before. Eyewitnesses describe electrical storms and erratic displays of unusual weather. Residents are being asked to remain inside and wait for geological surveys are now reporting seismic activity throughout the Ring of Fire. Northeastern Canada is said to be experiencing the largest on record. Satellites and transformers are failing as the flare increases in intensity. Worldwide reports of blackouts seems to be receding. Residual seismic and volcanic activity is being reported, but nothing approaching earlier levels. Obviously, it'll be a while before experts are able to assess the full extent of the damage caused by today's event. But it appears the worst is behind us. We'll be sure to bring you more as this story develops.
It is done. The world is saved. You played your part well, Desmond. But now it's time that I played mine.
I assume that would be the end, but we'll wait through the credits as always. This game is hard for me to rate. An exact placement, but I have a general idea. It had a few moments that I really liked, a few things that I really liked, but it had a lot of things I did not like, and it was ultimately drug the score down a pretty good amount. I actually really like Tatham. I think he's still my favorite character that you could play as in the series so far. In terms of the characters that I like obviously I like Hatham, and then I like Altair, then Ezio, then Connor. But in terms of actually playing the game, Ezio is above Altair. I also liked the introduction of the ships, the combat. It's alright. It's not bad, but it's not great. I really just didn't like... I don't normally enjoy characters in general that are naive or are nerfed. Which Connor, clearly in gameplay, he could just take out an army by himself, and then every cutscene he's significantly nerfed, or he has a chance to kill somebody and he doesn't, and he's, I don't know. I really like his combat though, like actually fighting with him. That was really fun. But I thought they could have done better with this character, and I think that was part of it that drug it down for me. I also really hate having like the constantly, you saw that one episode of it was like fighting by the port. It was just endless respawning enemies. There was like stacks of like 50 bodies there, and they just kept respawning infinitely. That's another annoying thing. There were things that I liked, and you know, things that I really didn't like, and those outweighed the things that I liked. I still think it's a good game overall. I would probably put it in the middle of S tier, which I think is the lowest rating we have for an Assassin's Creed game so far, outside of the first game. So that's just how I feel about it. I'm glad I got to play it. I've never played it before. I didn't know what the story would be. I never had the lore of like the real world stuff up to this point. I knew Desmond died. I never knew how he died. Like I remember seeing, I won't spoil it, but I just knew that he died. from a future game. And never really had his full story, so that was interesting to see. I don't really know how Juno plays into future games. I don't recall off the top of my head, but I guess we'll probably see. For these games, I haven't really been playing the DLC, and I won't for this one either, unless I really just really want to for whatever reason. Then I will play the DLC, and maybe in the future I'd come back and play it. But as of right now, I don't really want to. Kind of want to just keep going through the series or finish other projects, other game series that we're working on. And I don't even know how the DLC would add to the story. I wonder how long these credits will be. But yeah, there was definitely some good things. They gave a lot of busy work for you to do if you so choose. But I felt like the world didn't really encourage me to do those things like you saw in the snow. I mean, it's realistic, it's hard to run through the snow, but that didn't really lend itself to people playing the game and enjoying themselves. And the horses felt really sluggish. You know, if you want to fight enemies, they just infinitely respawn and keep coming after you, and the only real way to get rid of it is spend money to bribe them, and then, you know, that kind of takes away from the fun too. You can't have like a sense of accomplishment that you took on these guards, and then, you know, there's just a lot of gameplay situations that made me not want to do like side missions or explore the world more, because usually, you know, in the previous playthroughs I do all the viewpoints, I do pretty much all the side stuff on the map, I get rich and upgrade all my gear and everything, and I didn't really feel the need to or see the point in this game, because the gameplay didn't really lend itself to that from how I felt playing it. I think after this game we play Assassin's Creed Liberation. Every time I start Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, it gives me an option to play that or Liberation, so I guess that's the next game in the series. I think that's like just a side game that's pretty short. I'm not super sure. I'll probably look into that. But the main entry next is Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 4. And I've played that. I've beaten it 2 or 3 times. I'm looking forward to playing that game. And they are supposedly in the process of remaking that game, although I really don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if the remake will be able to do the game justice. I don't know how you can improve on the game more than what it currently is without ruining it. So I guess we'll see. Maybe in the future I'll play the Black Flag and the original, and then in the future maybe play the remaster and see how it stacks up. But I guess we'll just watch the rest of the credits and see if there's anything afterwards. I guess he's 29, 28 or 29 right now. At the end of the game. Is that a quest marker? New York. It's in New York. We'll take a look real quick. Main mission? What do you mean main mission? Let's go take a look. It says epilogue. We shall see. Long ways over here. Evacuation day.
America has no need for
Send
your
them back
services,
to Britain in a
gentlemen.
box! Death to the oppressor!
Cut them down!
I don't really know what's going on. I see he's still nerfed in his cutscene, so he teleported to the right place.
If you're hungry, I've extra.
No, thank you. Where is everyone?
Gone west. Been a while since they left. Seems some fella from New York was granted the land by Congress.
What?
Seeing it happen more and more. Government says they don't take land that's already owned, but...
How could this have happened?
We're on our own now. No more merry English parts and labour. Which means we gotta go at it ourselves. Gotta pay for it too. Selling land is quick and easy, not quite so nasty as taxes. And since some say they're what started the old war, ain't no rush to bring 'em back. Clever men, these new leaders of ours. They know not to push it just yet. Too soon for taxes. Too... British.
Thank you.
Be safe.
I'm just making the rounds. I like how he's still perpetually nerfed in his cutscenes. Complete each of the epilogue missions. Oh, is there not anymore? Is that it? Sure so. Can take one last look at the store. See if there's anything special that showed up. Not that we have money to buy it. I'd be interested if anybody on YouTube actually... I mean, I'm sure they did the side stuff, but... Remember that, like, carriage thing with the trading of resources or whatever? If anybody really did that in depth to get very wealthy. I'd be curious to see. Or if that's even possible to get super wealthy from that in a reasonable amount of time. Crafting recipe can be found in that chest and but wow. Bro, just say you hate us. Be done with it. So they wanted you to be out here searching chests during the missions for crafting recipes. Very interesting. What about outfits? Yep, still the same one. Alright, well, that's the end of this playthrough. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next series within Assassin's Creed. Whenever that is. See you then.